Hi, and welcome to Thunder Bikes Business Plan 2024. So, are you ready to promote a company that takes advantage of the latest carbon fiber technology to capture an increasingly demanding and environmentally conscious public? In Thunder Bikes, our mission is to lead the bike market with innovative, high quality, and customizable products while promoting the sustainability and social responsibility in all operations. Also, in Thunder Bikes, we have a vision. It's to be the global leader in carbon fiber bicycles, known for innovation, quality, and sustainability, inspiring cyclists to reach new limits with high performance the technology advance and eco-friendly products.
Since the beginning, one of our fundamental pillars has been our focus on marketing research, and we believe this is one of our greatest competitive advantage. Market research as a strategic pillar. For us, through a complete and continuous market research is key to make it informed decision and developing products that truly cater to our target audience. Our focus is on gaining an in-depth understanding of our consumers, which allow us to solve problems effectively while simultaneously enhancing our value position. We understand that clearly defining our target audience is essential to meeting their needs, desires, and expectations. Do our consent work, we have identified two main segments that allowed us to differentiate our business, the recreational bicycle segment and the speed bicycle segment. On one hand, we have our speed segment. The speed bicycle segment target users focus on performance, speed, and efficiency. These cyclists seek a more advantage and challenging sport experience, and their main needs include lightweight, speed, and aerodynamic style. The price that these users are willing to pay for this type of bicycle is 1,580. In terms of marketing potential, we have identified the top three countries for this segment that are New York City, Amsterdam, and Bangalore. Additional, the top three media that these people consume for recreation are bicycle magazines, business magazines, and finally sport magazines. On the other hand, we have our recreation segment. The recreation bicycle segment focus on users seeking to enjoy relaxed, comfortable, and uncomplicated rides. Some of their main needs and wants includes easy to ride, comfortable, and safety. They look for bicycles at an affordable cost, ideal for those desiring safe and easy outings with a price willingness at 101,000. In terms of market potential, we have identified the top three countries for this segment. They are Amsterdam, New York City, and Rio de Janeiro. Additionally, the top three media that these people consume for recreation and leisure and entertainment magazines, health and fitness magazine, and finally, general new magazines. Based on the above, we are going to share a performance report for the first 3 quarters. So far, we have been progressively design our brands with the goal of monitoring their market performance before expanding into new markets, especially the mountain bike market or launching new brands. Currently, we have been created 3 brands to focus on the speak segment and one on the recreational segment. Additionally, we have been designing personalized advertising campaigns for each brand, highlighting the key features that address the specific needs of each segment. For the Speak segment, we published ads in cyclisting and business magazine, while for the recreational segment, we use leisure, entertainment, and health magazine. In total, we have placed 9 advertising insertions. We also launched a website for each of our brands and an organic marketing campaign to monitoring its performance. We plan to expand this strategy to other brands in our next quarters. On conclusion, on ongoing research and our focus on deeply understanding our consumers have allowed us to make more precise and strategic decisions. This has helped us to solve problems along the way and prepare us for future growth. We are confident that this differentiated and specialized approach will allow us to continue expanding our presence and consolidate us and our position as leaders in the high quality bicycle industry.
Our request. Proposal. At Thunderbise, we are seeking a strategic investments of $2.5 million in exchange for 25 percentage equity in our company. This investment will allow us to consolidate our ground and strengthen our position as leaders in the high performance bicycle market, particularly in the speed segment, where we are recognized as an innovative and highly competitive brand. With your support, we will expand our production capacity, accelerate our international expansion, and continue innovating with cutting-edge technologies, ensuring a solid return for our investors while driving the future of speed cycling. Objectives. Main objective: establish the brand in Rio de Janeiro, New York, and Bangalore. Over the next year, achieving a 20% increase in sales per quarter at each of the new stores. In sales strategy, Rio de Janeiro increased recreation bike sales at the new store by 20% of their coming months, positioning the brand as a premium option at a fair price. In target audience, young people aged 20 at 35 concerned about the everyone seeking an alternative to conventional transportation for recreational purpose. Launch strategies in natural events, social media campaigns, and promotions.
For the market in the United States, New York entered the competitive market with our luxury street brand, capturing 10% of the target market. The target audience, professional and high-income individuals who live in the city and are looking for a fast, efficient, high-quality solution for their daily commute. With this mode of transportation, offer a sustainability alternative to public transit or driving. Premium positioning, collaborating with cycling and sports shops, digital marketing, test rides in Central Park, corporate events. In India, Bangalore introduced our premium bike segment for urban mobility, aiming for initial sales of 520 bikes in the first quarter. People seeking to avoid the city's heavy traffic in this market, affordability and durability are key. Entry strategy is through functionality. Marketing campaigns, discounts on various bike models, test centers. Segments. In quarter four, Thunder Bikes will launch a new recreational bike to enhance comfort and ease of use. In quarter five, we will enter the mountain bike segment with our fifth model, targeting outdoor enthusiasts seeking durability and performance on rough terrains. By quarter six, an improved mountain bike will be released, integrating advanced technologies for great control and safety. This move into a new segment will diversify our offerings and expand our market presence. The request investment will be used strategically to innovate, process, expand global presence, and improve the financial performance of Thunder Bikes, positioning the company as a leader in this sector and guaranteeing long-term sustainability growth.
Sustainability. On sustainability, Thunderbikes is a company that is sustained in the short term thanks to its quality and commitment to the well-being of these workers, who together have achieved a place in the preference of the customers. In the medium term, Thunderbikes invests in research to always provide a better product and service. And on the long term, we are a company to learn from its mistakes, invest in improving, and above all, expanding. We also focus in the listening to our clients, in addition to giving them the attention that they deserve. This provides long-term sustainability. But of course, in talking to sustainability, how do we face the problems? And talk, of course, research and evaluating of the market, making concession decisions, and thoroughly analyzing the products offered by the competition to expand our stores or other countries and segments. We are in search every time to do a good product, and we take in count the characteristics of the other bikes of the other productions in the market. Of course, we we are always in search of competitive advantage that allow us to be in in a big piece of the market share. And we are searching, of course, in innovating the materials that we are making the bikes, of course, to be more productivity. And that brings a lot of problems because the market is a place where everything is inserted, but with a good planning at analyzing in the good way the the market and the advantage that have the other competitors, we could improve, face the problems that brings the market, and allow us to focus on make an effort to catch more market share, of course, catch more consumers, and of course give a better product than the other customers, and a better publicity, and have more connection with the consumers that we are in search in all the markets.
Now we are going to talk about human resources. In Thunderbikes, we have one of the best packs of salaries in the industry that includes the annual salary, that is the money that people receive each month, the health benefits package. Now we expand to the one of the best packs of healthy, the pension, that is the percentage of salary for that people receive. Also, we have weeks of vacations that now in Thunderbikes we have more than 2 weeks, and this is so important because people likes to work here and have a high motivation to don't leave the company. And that's why we have a lower turnover. One of the most important characteristics of each company is has a lower turnover, and now we have it. Um, and we look at for we are going to look forward. Customers know that we think on the well-being of our staff. That is a Sunderbikes is a human company. It's not just for money, and we have a lot of benefits that includes human characteristics, and this is so important for this company. In these graphics, we can see the strategy that in Thunderbikes we developed. Uh, you can see that the annual salary in each area is more than the average of the industry. Also, the health benefits package is always expand coverage, and this is so important because it's the healthy of our staff, and this is one of the characteristics that is a human company. Weeks of vacation, we have more than almost two weeks in each area, and also the pension of salary. In the production supervisor, they love it, this pension salary, and this is so important to elevate quarter by quarter. So in the next quarter, we are going to elevate and enhance these benefits, and be and will be the best company in on these benefits. Finally, we can see the employee morale. If you see the graphic, is more than 60%, and that is one of the best employee morale in the industry. And this high morale is a good characteristic that move to the employee turnover that is one of the lower in the industry, and we are going to to finish our next quarter with lower than 20%. That is possible for us because we work in a good strategy for that.
Manufacturing. In Thunder bikes, we have three types of bicycles: two of speed and one of recreation. The two models of speeds are TB Speed, that is in production now, like Speed Max, and we have one of the category of recreation, TB Recreation. But now, as manufacturing department, we have the new bicycle, Thunderjoy, ready for the production. The Thunderjoy bike is an ideal option for those looking for comfort and versatility. Designed with a focus on the rider experience, it figures at get seat, straight handlebars, and a basket from added comfort and functionality. Its hybrid structure makes it suitable in both urban walks and slightly uneven terrains. Although it's not a high-speed bicycle, but it makes up for relaxed design and features that make it perfect for enjoyed rides. Okay, in production capacity fields of in manufacturing department, we have a high demand projected for the next quarter in each of our products. So, and in production capacity, we are focused to satisfy the consumer's demands of bikes. So let's see what is happening compare of the last in the projected quarter and the in previous quarter. And we can see first of all that Thunderjoy, it's in our project demand, but let's see our other products first. First of all, TB Speed is in the previous quarter have 62 demand unit for the market, but we are projecting that it's going to be more, to 2015 of demand, and that implies an increase of the demand of these products as TV recreation that in previous quarter was 199, and for the projected demand will be 300. And Speedmax have the biggest increase that is going to be too much. In the previous quarter have in the previous quarter 48 units demanding units, but now is going to have an increase, and it's going to be in the next quarter projected is going to be 115 units demands. And it's that means that at manufacturing we are able to observe that the demands for our bikes will increase considerably, so we decided to increase production capacity to satisfy market demand. As can be seen in our graphics, and it's almost 100 units of each of our products the increase of the demand. And that indicates that we are focusing on researching more consumers with our products. So after we have seen the projected demand, what did we do to be able to satisfy the projected demand? And we decided to increase our productivity capacity, and of course, we achieved it. Our productivity capacity is currently 2,080 units per quarter, which is translates into a sales level of almost 1,080 800 units per quarter. Of course, adding carbon fiber and maintaining the good quality that characterizes us. On production of the last quarter, we have we had the fixed capacity of 1,040 units per quarter and operating capacity of 780 for quarter. But now we have increased that levels because we are in search of obtain more salts, and of course we have a new bicycle, and we in search to more customers. But how we achieved this level of production that we have seen, and of course investing in capital to satisfy our demand and to make it grow. We currently have four high-quality 3D printers to deliver products of carbon fiber with high standards, and we are planning to buy more depending on the demands of our customers and in the search of roads. This strategy brings uh, a, I invest of 3D printers in the same way as the consumers and the demand of the new markets uh, um, works in the next quarter. It's too important that know that we are in searching of carbon fiber um, in carbon fiber quality to make a product with better stats, with better resistance, and of course, it can be more effective to satisfy our customers. Okay, we have been working too in the way to give a better service. So we have invest improvement actions, and first of all, worker training, because worker training allow us to give a better service. Um, to be competitive in the market. That working training implies that trained employees to help with departmental planning, including issues related to workflow, equipment, materials, job assessment, vacation scheduling, and other things that make the employees and our workers more effective. Of course, we are working too in our supply chain. Of course, we have supply relationships. We have invest or improve of take improvement actions in these characteristics of our enterprise, and that implies that measure and rewards purchasing agents on both the cost and quality of incoming materials, parts, and service. That means that is work with the suppliers to launch and maintain their own quality and improvement programs. So we are helping the suppliers to grow their quality of goods that allow us to produce our bikes to be more competitive in a future, to do better bikes, to do more effective way to take or to make an effective way to give a good service and a good product for our customers.
Okay, last but not least, we have the financial part of Thunder Bikes. So we're going to start talking about Thunder Bikes equity that consists of a number of stocks that is 14,000 and also a share value of $165 per stock. That means a total of 6,060,000 for the quarter six. This information is important for the return of investment because we have that on the quarter six we have a share value of 160 and 65, and we offer a price for doing this business of $130 per stock. That consists of on a return of investment about the 27%. So we are going to need an investment of 2,500,000 for a 38% of the company and a number of shares of 15,200. Also, it is important to have into account that the risk-free rate in the United States is approximately the 4.21% effective annually, and also the certificate of deposit yield is around 6.14%. So now we are going to talk about the income statement. This part is fundamental for understanding why the ROI is up to 27%. So we have a strong gross profit growth during the first 3 quarters. Also, we have high expenses during the first 3 quarters. That means that our operating profit remain negative, but we are going to improve in this part, making more sales, gaining more profit, and also obviously we are going to make more R&D or research and development, but we are going to cover that cost with inversion and also with the sales. We expect to become more profitable and have a profitability shift from quarter 4 to quarter 6, with the revenues rising from 1 million to 3 million, and on significant expense stabilizations for the last 3 quarters for the net income improvement. So now we have the graph. We can observe that the graph is always going high. We next we're going to talk about the cash flow. For the first quarter, the cash flow was the lowest, with a negative amount, with high expenses, and obviously no revenue for the first quarters. For the second quarter, the loss reduced by a 64% due revenue, an increase on the revenue or our first sales. For quarter 3, the cash flow decreased by a 14% as our revenue was still insufficient to cover our full expenses. To quarter 4, uh, is expected to drop significantly due to high expenses in production, also in research and development for the best materials and also for best license. And with that, we can make more profit. So for quarter 5, we forecast to recover with a positive cash flow, and also quarter 6 is projected to have a strong gain up to 1,006,100. So that's a big increase. We got the graph of the cash flow. As we can see, total investment and activities are still like similar, and we have an increase, a very high increase in the net operating cash flow. So for the next part, we have the balance sheet, where we are going to talk about the cash management that we are going to use. We maintain a minimal cash for expenses and emergencies, because we know that having too much liquidity or too much cash can also be a big problem, because that means that the company are not investing a sufficient amount. So we have also a very good asset growth, and we expect to have a very high asset growth during the last quarters. And in equity and financing, we can see that we don't have any debt. So everything is with our own investment, and that makes something better. So last but not least, we have the graph of the balance sheet, that we can see that the equity is going to be very high. The cash will still maintain consistent. Obviously, it will increase a little more, but we are still investing more and more for our future. So that's all. Thank you.